Hey Astro Babes, I'm Ashley of More Than Your Sun Astrology, and welcome to As Above, So Below for the week of May 27th through June 2nd. In this video, I'll bring light to what the planets are doing up above and how those themes may show up for you in your life. As above, so below. At the end, I'll pull cards for additional guidance and clarity. Before we start, please hit that like button and subscribe so that you can be notified when I post and never have to wonder what to expect for the week ahead. This is a week where you may go through conflicting thoughts, feelings, emotions. It's gonna be one of those weeks where one day you think you've got this, you're ready to go and make it happen, and then the next day you're questioning everything and have no idea which approach you want to take. We are currently in Gemini season, so it's already gonna be a little bit confusing when we're trying to sort out our thoughts, but there's a few big things coming up above to notate this week, and all the energy we're going to talk about is kind of going to merge together. So you may experience it on any day of the week in a number of ways depending on how it's hitting your individual chart. Let's fast forward to Wednesday the 29th. Up above, Mars is going to come face to face with Chiron. This is going to bring up insecurities. Areas of your life that you might not feel so confident about are going to emerge. Someone might say something to you that kind of hurts your feelings, and they may not have even did it on purpose, but you're going to take it very personally and fire back very quickly. Mars in your chart represents how you take action. Currently in the sky, Mars is in his home sign of Aries, so he's very comfortable with taking action and it's going to come natural for you to act or most likely react. Chiron in your chart can represent a few different things, but most commonly you'll hear astrologers talk about Chiron in relation to wounding of some sort. It's a place in our lives where we've been hurt physically, mentally, or emotionally. On the flip side, Chiron also represents being able to heal said wound. But that doesn't mean that we don't still feel it. And when that wound is picked at, you can bet your ass that it's going to trigger something within you. Now, remember, Mars is about how we take action, and Mars also likes to fight. He can be aggressive and is impulsive. So this is why this week I'm recommending that you be conscious of your reactions when that subject comes up. Whatever it is, that subject that triggers your wound, your impulse is going to be to attack. You can use your words to attack, you can use your hands or something else, but what you're going to want to do is fight. Now, I'm not condoning violence. Let me be very clear. I'm simply giving awareness to be mindful of your body, your triggers, what those are, and your responses to them. Also, to remind you that you have a choice in how you respond. You can't control what other people say or do, but you can control how you respond. On a positive note, Mars merging with Chiron up above does have a healing quality to it, if you allow for it. Mars can highlight your courage and bring on motivation to face whatever triggers that Chiron digs up for you and confront it. But you have to make that decision to be willing to go there. And going there in a way that's empowering and healing, not in a way that you might regret in a day or two. Moving on to the next day, Thursday the 30th, Mercury will come face to face with Uranus. So Mercury will conjunct Uranus. This can feel like a mini Mercury retrograde where unexpected stuff happens around all those Mercury topics. Transportation, technology, communication, just to name a few. Uranus brings the unexpectedness, the breaks, the delays. So Something could happen with your car or your phone or your computer or your TV, your internet. I think you get the picture. So stay flexible with your schedule. Try to plan ahead as much as you can, and just know that there may be some unexpected delays. With this, of course, there can be breakdowns in communication, two people talking about something and one of them just isn't understanding what the other person's saying. It's frustrating. But instead of getting frustrated at the situation when it happens, can you be understanding? Let's just try to flip this a little bit. Understanding to the fact that that's literally just the weather. Instead of going back and forth with this person, maybe table the conversation and revisit it when the weather's a little bit more clear. And maybe in taking some time out to think about things amongst yourself, you could even gain a sudden insight that you didn't have before and see something from a different viewpoint. You might gain another perspective. Mercury meeting Uranus can also feel really nerve-wracking. You can feel stressed or anxious and not even know why. Just your mind is going in a million different directions, or you feel like you have a million different projects to get done. I have to wash the dishes, I have to vacuum, I gotta go to the grocery store, and I still gotta cook dinner. All before 6 o'clock. I have so many things to do and not enough time, and it literally just stresses you out. Breathe. Be aware that this is the energy and try to find ways to calm yourself down, to settle your mind. Take a deep breath and remember that you're only human. You can only do one thing at a time. So just do one thing and move on. And if some of those things get delayed or don't get done, I promise you, they'll still be there tomorrow. By Sunday, June 2nd, at the end of the week, you may be feeling like everything is gonna be okay. And you've got a good hold on things. Because up above, Jupiter is gonna trine Pluto, bringing a sense that you've got more control over things. Pluto represents control and power struggles, and Jupiter is very positive, influencing you to see the bigger picture, wanting you to broaden your horizons, and you're left feeling pretty optimistic. You may have even had a breakthrough moment earlier in the week after you were triggered by a painful reminder, but you did the work to heal, and now you realize you're in an evolved phase of your life. With that, I'm going to pull one card this week just to sum everything up. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot. It's a wonderful beginner-friendly deck that gives a great visual of the original Rider-Waite card meeting. And as always, I like to read the message from the big bitty book for a more clear description of the intended message. All right. Let us see what we've got this week. Okay. What do we need to know this week for our highest good? King of Swords. Okay, Swords is an air card. Let's see what we've got. The King of Swords indicates that you have a clarity of mind and can perceive the truth. So it is up to you to take the lead with providing an objective point of view and making decisions based on impartial judgment. You are also masterful at keeping your emotions in check while you draw upon your intellectual power and mental clarity to ascertain the truth. You cut straight to the point and get to the heart of the matter for maximum efficiency and impact. While you may worry that you are not being particularly caring or sympathetic with others, this detachment is what you need most right now. This is a call to approach situations with logic and reason and not impulsiveness, not emotion. This is a call to remain calm. Detach yourself a little bit from the situation if you have to, and try to think about it from a higher perspective. The King of Swords encourages you to use your logic and intellect to navigate the path ahead. You will need to make firm and well-researched decisions and stay fair in your dealings with others. You need to be able to take any situation, look at it with total impartiality, and then come to a balanced and insightful decision. Not react with anger and aggression and hot-headedness, Mars and Aries, but to calm down, take a step back, and again, see things from a higher perspective, to be able to choose your best response and make a balanced and insightful decision. Love it, love it. Okay, wonderful message. I hope this breakdown of what to expect this week was helpful and insightful. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you continue to get weekly insights. And I would love to hear your stories of how the energy is showing up for you. Leave a comment below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, go to my website, mtysastrology.com, and while you're there, pick up a copy of my free ebook, How to Parent Children by Their Moon Signs, because we know, as above, so below. I'll see you next week.